In this video, I'm going to show you how to blend in Infinite Painter. Now, I'm sure there's a few ways to do this, but I'm going to show you one which I usually use and I do think is the easiest. So the first thing you have to do, of course, is go to the bottom and where you can see kind of the pen or the brush icon. Next to it, there's the finger icon, okay? So it's like a pointing finger. This over here is going to allow you to use the blend mode. So tap on it once, and then when it's selected, tap on that again, and that's going to pull up your brush options over here. So what I usually do here on the left, I have to find a category and a specific brush which works best for blending. So what I usually do, I go down and I actually go to sprayers. Now inside sprayers, you can scroll down, and if you scroll down here, you can find the soft airbrush. Okay, so it's this one over here. I usually use this one or the medium airbrush, so I'm just gonna go with the soft one right now. So whenever you do this, of course, by default, the settings really aren't meant for blending, at least in my case they weren't. So we can go to the bottom and tap on the settings cogwheel to open up the settings. And then from here, what I do is I take the blur down, okay? So I put the blur to about like 2 over here. Then usually I just leave the pull and flow as they are, but sometimes I do change those as well. And then I can go ahead and start, okay? So I'm gonna change the size over here to something like maybe like 71 or something. And then the angle can be changed as well. I'm just going to leave it like it is. And then the blending mode, I'm going to leave it as normal, okay? You can, of course, change this depending on your image, but I'm going to leave it like it is. Then you can just go ahead and start blending, and as you can see, when I do this, it's essentially blending these colors over here, okay? So it's working quite well. It's actually a quite nice way to do this, and I do think the setup is super simple. Now, if there's too much blur, you could always go and change the blur again. If there's too much pull, you can change this too, and then you can go and change the flow as well. You can change the brush size, etc., and then kind of experiment basically what happens when you're trying to blend. Okay, so that's what I usually do. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.